peace and quiet after all the cars going past. Been out today shooting, guys. I've been doing some stuff with Frank, some more house estate agent side of things. I can't speak, including some lifestyle stuff for him as well. So that was all right. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a bit of a long way round home and stop at Canberra. Tide happens to be in, which I thought, oh, great. Not, but at the same time, okay. It was also raining, misty, couldn't see anything. It was pretty crap. But I thought there's a place called Benny's on the beach or something. I can't remember now. I have to have a look on my thing. But there's like a burger place that they do everything from burgers to veggie burgers to bacon sandwiches to coffees to what, there's loads of stuff they do. So I thought, you know, I haven't had lunch yet or breakfast, to be fair. So I thought I'll grab a bacon roll. So chatted to the guy there, and I'll tag them in it actually. So if you're ever out that way, food's really nice. And I flew the drone. There's a typical. There's a old derelict house that's been empty for 20 odd years at least. And I flew out there once with the Air 2 drone I used to have, and I thought, well, let's maybe take the Mini 3 Pro out there, see if it will go that far without any problems, which it did actually. Flew right out there and just flew it back again. So yeah, it was nice actually, and the sun came out a bit. The sun's been out again since. I've come down to pet level, and anyway, check out the video. The farmer was moving all of his cows, walking down the main road, which is cool. Stopped all the traffic, so I got a little bit of footage of that, which is quite cool. The Coast Guard helicopter did quite a lowish flyby. I mean, say 400 feet low, but the Marsh Harrier was around, which I managed to capture. But there's a lot of heat haze in the air, and to get a sharp shot from 50 metres was quite difficult, to be fair. It needs to be much closer because there's a lot of air distortion going on. So yeah, a bit of an issue. So yeah, but it's actually turned out to be quite a fun day. So I'm glad I stuck the A1 with a 200 or 600 in. Now I'm going to head home. There's two geese here with one of their babies. They seem to have one. So yeah, guarding it quite securely. But anyway, yeah, right, I'm going to head home, and yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Any questions about anything I was using? So I've used everything from the Mini 3 Pro today, the Mini 3, don't want to point that's the Pocket 3, Mini 3 Pro drone to the A1, Pocket 3, even my phone a little bit. So anyway, I should catch you guys soon for another video, but yeah, hopefully this weather does keep coming back and it's quite nice. It's about 21 degrees at the minute. About 30 inside the car because it's hot. But yeah, what a fantastic day. I want to hopefully get back out with the camera, go for a nice walk later, and yeah, hopefully it stays nice. But anyway, I'll just catch you later. So yes, hovering the drone around, you then suddenly get 4 large seagulls basically threatening you. One of them coming extremely close. I'm talking less than 6 inches away then. It was pretty crazy. Once I was down pet level, there's some of the cows wandering down the main road there, being moved from one field to another, which was quite cool to watch. And yeah, off they went and trundling along as well. So that was quite cool to be in the right, right place, right time kind of thing. And that's with photography. It is a lot of the time it is just a case of chance. You're in the right place, right time, something happens, and you manage to capture it. Unless it's completely set up, obviously, then it's completely different. This pigeon here, he's a racing pigeon, and he actually landed, I don't know, 8 feet away from me, 10 feet away from me, and was just having a little munch of seeds and things off the ground, and then a few minutes later he flew off again. I presume it was a racing pigeon. He was quite tame, but also had those 2 rings on his legs, so I don't know. Here's some of the midges, the little flying insects that group into a big huddle. Shot with 4K 120. As you can see there, they're just floating around in a big ball. I just thought I'd managed to capture it. It was quite cool. I don't know what they are. They sort of look a bit like their wings or whatever. Look a little bit like eyelashes. No, eyebrows almost. Yeah, eyelashes, I guess. I'm not really sure what they are, but they are bloody annoying if they come and buzz around your head a lot, especially when there's a few thousand of them. There. Here we go. Road workers fixing the so-called potholes. That road is absolutely wrecked, and I wish they'd just resurface it. It's an absolute joke, wasting their time doing shit jobs. On the repairs, it's completely pointless. But just to stop being sued from pothole damage, I suppose. It's mad. Then the Coast Guard came flying along. As you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff going on with this bit of image here. It was really hazy, and I'm shooting up towards the sun, and also he was in sort of sea mist. So yeah, it wasn't ideal. A bit of slow motion here, 240 frames a second. It's quite cool actually, with the water splashing in, and when you can zoom in with obviously the 200 or 600, you can suddenly bring the closer splashes closer to you, but still focusing past it as the water was crashing in and out. It was really quite nice, and just sort of slows life down a little bit, and you can see what's going on clearly because it's happening within moments. So yeah, it was really quite cool to watch a little bit of slow motion as it got sunnier, which was really quite pleasant, and eventually the sort of sea mist and everything started to clear, which was great, especially when I moved down the road to pet level. Here's one of the marsh harriers flying about, and it was a bit of a moment of, I can hear a helicopter, which I probably know is the Coast Guard. How low is he going to be? And the marsh harrier is right in front of me, so I'm snapping the marsh harrier, and I quickly legged it up the grass bank and managed to get him coming out of the sea mist, obviously with a bit of video, as well, cruising past. Thing with this Coast Guard helicopter, it's bloody loud. It's got no noise restrictions on it, I don't think, at all. You can hear it from miles away. Back to the cows. That's just one shot of them trotting down the highway as such. But you can see the state of the road there. There's bits of it missing. The top surface is completely gone, and a lot of the times it's horrible in my car. And that's when they're back in the field, and they were just trotting away, and there's different plants and stuff in the foreground, which gave it a little bit of framing, and it just looked quite nice as them wandering back into the pastures as such. So yeah, and the pigeon here as well, pretty cool. I mean, he was quite photogenic, nice bright orange eyes, and his colour was pretty cool too. Problem I was having with, not with him so much, but from any distance more than about 40 metres or so, heat haze and just distortion of air off the ground, because it was a warm day. So yeah, a little bit of an issue there. So unless you're early morning before the heat haze starts rising off the ground, this shot here completely is soft as anything, because he's about 300-400 metres away. Some lad on a paddleboard with his dog, which is quite cool. Just spotted him down the beach, and a seagull just looking at you. Even then, he was quite difficult to get a decent shot from distance, so I had to walk quite close to him to get a relatively sharp shot. So anyway, that was it, guys. Not a bad little day out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the little video, and yeah, we shall see you soon for another one.